see you
sekarang
gather
udah
before
on lagi. Truk yang ke-10.
clutching your babes to your breast.
Bingung saya ini.
Emperor Emmir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away.
10 kemana?
Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past,
Bukan
our
story sih,
world
cuman
intertwined with another through an upheaval
set mission
called
gitu.
the conjunction of the spheres.
Ya.
The gods allowed unholy forces to slip in.
Pokoknya nggak pengaruh ke story.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Vellon's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, and sent her on her way to Novigrad. Oke teman-teman, sekarang masih di tanggal 12 hari Kamis November. Main paling sejam. Saya bingung kalau dulu pernah main bewoknya cepat numbuh, tapi kok sekarang lama banget numbuhnya bewoknya. Bingung saya. Nah ini dapat kepala ini nih. Nih Basilis berantem di gua. Ini kok hilang wardrobe-nya? Nggak apa-apa lah ya. Oke. Find about to skill lagi nanti dulu. Second juga masih banyak. Tanya ke hunter, namanya si Milan. Oke.
Come on, Roach.
Tadi pagi udah main laksanain ya. Outro ke 10, pulang kerja sih malam.
Come on.
Langsung main. Kita sampai berapa menit doang, 30 menit kayaknya. Ngantuk. Buset. Akhirnya saya putusin untuk tidur teman-teman. Daripada tahu-tahu kudanya nabrak rumah. Si Geralt diem ya kan. Kasian yang nonton. Ya udah.
Swift kick in the ass.
What? Maaf hilang.
Blowing hangover.
Ever eaten tree bark? Me, got splinters coming up my arse from it.
Looking for a hunter named 𝚘𝚗𝚗.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, found no sign of her.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village and forgot to tell you.
No. My sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
Lanjutin story, kemungkinan itu level 15.
Greetings, you Glenna?
Aye. But gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
Mulan Jamela ini.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She would talk?
Mulan
She
Jamela
seems strange lately.
parah.
Any idea where she might have gone?
Aduh.
Strange. No? A cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Straight
Tanda
too
tanya
deep and the
putih nggak
howlers
bisa
got her.
habis ini. Takut tanda seru yang ini aja kali ya.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were
She
seems strange lately.
Yang kuning kayaknya.
If I'm to judge, Hannah must have gone to the wood.
You the butcher's...
Butcher? Now he deals in carp.
Tuh sini ke sini
Thanks.
yang
Farewell.
kuning aja kali ya.
Rams, give us a tale.
Which one? About the fairy or the unicorn?
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's scythes and hoes. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy, and we ought to eat them. I saw her go to the forest, with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. 𝚘𝚗𝚗's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No.
Thanks. Farewell.
Selesaiin di sini dulu, baru kita ke tanda seru yang kuning.
Hey, ya!
Oh, set kuburan, punten.
Witcher?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Ńílion's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Ńílion ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
You could be right.
Thank you. My sister, she'd appreciate you giving her man the chance to start anew.
Oke, komplit. Kita lanjut ke kota kalau nggak salah. Belum. Rumah. Nah ini mah dukun ceker, sirkuin, ngaco, sama yang lain.
Me again. You're about your wife. Your wife's dead. Went too deep into the woods. Wild animals got her.
Folks said that's what happened. I did the hope.
I'm sorry.
I thank you anyway. At least now I know her fate. Your pay.
Keep it. News I brought you isn't worth your coin.
Thank you, Witcher. You're an honest man.
Long as the bowl's full. My fault. 16 little brooches. Why do you have to pay the hero? Ye seek trouble? Don't.
Oke. Kita ke set missionnya. Wah, ketemu Keira nih ya. Oke, Keira aja lah ya. Kali kencan. Hihi. Let's go Keira. Keira. Woi. Aduh. Apaan kudanya? Walah, celuk gue ya. Let's go Keira. Ketemu Keira. Robos. What? Oh, ada apa itu? Berikan pun angker biasanya tuh. Tuh. Ada kan? Ada kan? Waduh. Woi. Berani-berani gangguin kuda saya, Pak. Let's go.
Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach. Cemandel, Roach. Cemandel. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Wow, ini dia sinar aurora borealis. Let's go. Come.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel.
Ini apa, Neng?
Keira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the Magi says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where 𝚑𝚘𝚘, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to 𝚘𝚘𝚘 to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Iya.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to 𝚘𝚘𝚘.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Magic lamp.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later, maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on 𝚘𝚘𝚘. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
bakar. Woi, lampu ajaib, lampu ajaib, lampu ajaib. Oh.
Just when I was starting to miss you.
I miss you.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Apa ini? 𝚬𝚐𝚘𝚘. Gila. 𝚬𝚐𝚘𝚘 mahal banget, gila. Kemudian saya jual batu ke Anda ya, keira. Batu ini ini apa sih? Attack power jangan. Blending saya kurang suka. Burning suka. Freezing nggak, kurang. Petir ada nggak sih petir? Poison kurang sebenarnya. Ini banyak amat. Kasih dah satu ya coy. Ini pala ini nih. Kasih aja lo ya. Oh, jual. Ini apa sih, kitab-kitab apa? Black blood. Pengen dibeli banyak ya sebenarnya, aduh. Northern wind, aduh. Oke lah ya, ntar aja.
See you, Keira.
Kayaknya mana? Let's go. Kita ke pulau. Wow, pulau. Kita ke pulau, men. Oke,
Run, Roach. Come on,
dari perahu.
How do you like that silver?
Nah, lagi malas lawan si wanita. Wah, fuck.
Go.
Itu dia perahu. Oh, di seberang lagi. Kita ke pulau. Let's go. Player.
Geralt, can you hear me?
Wish, kaget.
Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this 𝚤𝚘𝚅. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Ada cepet. Kita mendarat di sini aja lah ya. Oke.
Geralt, are you on the island yet? Does the 𝚤𝚘𝚅 work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Oh hello, ada yang nonton, terima kasih. Jangan lupa subscribe and like, komen juga boleh. Waduh, apa ini? Tempat ritual kah? Kayak tempat ritual. Pintu. Saddle. Senang kuda. Gol, gol. Lawannya putus. Woi. Woi.
Time to end this.
Madu. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Ugly bastard.
Saya juga ada gold dari itu, bukan gold. Oh shit, what? Oh, bakar ya. 𝚬𝚘𝚗. Udah. 𝚬𝚘𝚗. What?
How long you gonna make me wait?
Siluman ikan juga.
Fresh corpse. Must have come here a while and come up with himself.
𝚬𝚘𝚗. Loadingan.
Let's try Keira's lamp.
They left us, look! All of them done well. We've They left us, look! All of them done well. We've to swim, come on! What about all this? I can't leave it! You go. Find a boat and come back for me. If you make it across. They left us, look! All of them done well. We've to swim, come on! What about all this? I can't leave it! You go.
Pintu masuknya mana?
They're onto us. They'll not let Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
They're onto us. They'll not let Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. With no notion we's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear.
Ada wewe. Putus deh tangannya. Loading dulu. Seperti biasa, loading dulu. Misi itu nomor sekian, loading yang utama, coy. Hurrah! Ini apa sih? Kantong minum. Brad.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite.
Place is full of rats, as many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
George Gerald, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely. Blood. Many must have died here.
Oh shit. Ada yang ngetuk tapi ini sangat menakutkan.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good.
Udah kan, men?
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as...
Udah naik ke atas.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all. My lord.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Stranger is still here. The noble died a time ago.
Lumayan ya, lumayan juga ada. Allah Akbar.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Something across the floor. More dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Cakap-cakap kayak werewolf. Kok nggak hilang?
Someone dragged something across the floor. More dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Oh, iya, ruang rahasia.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
He gave me a potion. If you was a sufferer, I was to drink it. I said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the 𝚑𝚘𝚗. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I... couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Fine.
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember, and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge. Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Situ ada pintu ya. Okay, let's go. Loh, ke sini. Bel. Yang mana ada perahu? Buset. Gas. Hancur kapal parah.
Why you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon. Oh, ouch.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Celananya bagus tapi bajunya jelek.
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
What happened on 𝚋𝚘𝚘? You gotta tell me.
Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me, seeing as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds 𝚋𝚘𝚘.
Those are... her bones?
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
Oh iya, saya punya pedal untuk mau coba bagus nggak?
Looks like rain. Dead. Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta. And now she's free.
Oh, shit.
A girl and plated flowers. Looks like a small shrine.
Udah, ya. Perlu meditasi dulu.
The old god demanded 6 sucklings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy rudder. No wonder he cursed us.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the old god, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. Old God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this all-god of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Go!
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
𝚊𝚔𝚘𝚎's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Vox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice. You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, 𝚊𝚘𝚘 is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbough. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect these wretches.
Seems like you could use a witcher. So yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse. The Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to 𝚊𝚘𝚘. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Bandit naik kuda. Ketemu rombongan bandit.
And the water hag. Favorites.
Woshan.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Malah ngerodok-ngerodok keretanya.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, 𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘. Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Human will explain this artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it. Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
pulang cepet amat. Nerobos.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, 𝚬𝚗𝚗𝚒 spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
Apaan sih?
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
Bukunya apaan sih itu nempel gitu?
𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑
now.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Keira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too.
Yeah.
A 𝚤𝚐𝚗 cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about 𝚤𝚗𝚘s. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen.
Bukunya anu apa kue lah, Ca.
What do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Detektif bahasa. Wait. Bahasa English.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. 𝚊𝚔𝚊𝚗.
Wow.
So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Well, I might also have changed your hair color while I was at it. I've always fancied dark
Bukunya
hair.
nempel terus.
Oh well, any port in a storm.
Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there
Oh,
does the dishes.
dinner. Waduh. Sorry. Rose, gua tinggal dulu Rose. Ini gawat ini. Kayaknya ada itunya deh. Aduh, gawat. Bahaya teman-teman. Kayaknya
Faster.
aduh, gimana ya? Saya pernah lihat di YouTube. Ini mau wik-wik. Lanjut takut di ini kena sensor.
Yeah.
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
Ha! As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Giddy up.
Gawat ini. Ini sensor nggak ya? Di YouTube sih nggak kena sensor. Kita coba aja lah ya. Iya. Kejar. Gawat nih. Makhluk kan. Dinner dulu. Habis itu kayaknya wik-wik. Aduh, gawat. Aduh.
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Aduh, apa lagi tulisannya? Saya translate dulu ya, teman-teman. Putar lagi. Tunggu. Iklan dulu. Sekarang apakah Anda mengerti mengapa saya membutuhkan zat-zat itu?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Bisa memberitahu.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of 𝚬𝚐𝚘 dry in return, of course.
Well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
Apa lagi itu? Tolong saya kelola. Anda tahu solusin telur di sini, ayam atau ayam jantan di sana. Selain itu, keuangan saya akan baik. misi.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Ya, paham pertanyaannya kira-kira. Nggak tahu ini artinya. Tunggu dulu, saya translate dulu. Dan laboratorium, saya sangat berharap Anda membakar semuanya kandang mayat kertas.
Alright, let's get down to business.
What are you talking about?
Sex. That's why we're here, isn't it?
You may know about wine, but you remain quite unsophisticated otherwise. That's very good, because boars are much better in bed. Now, close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2,
Damn,
3, 4. All right, that's enough.
Tuh kan wik-wik. Aduh, kacau. Kacau.
Keira, wanna play hide and seek?
Kacau. Aduh. Wah, cabang bayi. Bajunya ini, lur.
The hair, not hide and seek.
Gawat, lur. Malam Jumat lagi, lur. Aduh. Apa ini? Stalking, lur. Aduh. Ini mapnya di mana ini? Oh, di sini, lur. Kita tandain dulu, lur. Ah, ini. Lur. Gawat ini, lur. Apa ini, sepatu, lur?
Shame. Could have kept her shoes on.
Pakai baju. Udah copot stocking. Copot sepatu, lur. Waduh, lur. Buruan, lur, gagian. Apa itu? Apa ini?
Now where's that Cinderella gone to?
Apa ini? Oh, sepatu satu lagi. Lur. Itu, lur, ada kasurnya. Waduh. Aduh, lur, sensor lagi, lur. Wah, cabang bayi.
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I have nothing on me, but I'll think of something.
Quick, lur. Aduh, lur. Gawat, lur. Kimochi. Aduh, piung. Gawat, lur. Tobat. Aduh.
Know what they call that constellation in 𝚬𝚘𝚗𝚎?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear.
But lur.
𝚬𝚘𝚗𝚎.
Keira, where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. 𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚒, the tower.
Nggak pakai sepatu, sepatuku mana ini? Aduh, parah lur. Sepatu kurang nana lur. Sarung tarik juga lur. Lu ngintip di situ, lu ngintip lu di situ dari tadi lu, parah lu. Ros, aduh. Habis baik kitanya. Enggak baik kamu kuda putih tadi. Aduh. Parah ya. Oke teman-teman, sampai di sini saja. Endingnya sangat-sangat 18+ ya teman-teman, parah. Juga nggak tahu bakalan kayak gini lur. Aduh, bakal di ban nggak ini sama YouTube? Aduh, gawat. Gawat. Kita pulang kampung dulu, ke kampung terdekat yang ada petinya. Karena kalau kita ke kota kah? Kota masih banyak ini yang kuning-kuning. Kalau ini yang set mesin yang tanda tanya kecil-kecilnya kayaknya nggak kelar, muncul terus kayaknya. Kalau kita mau kesini aja lah ya. Nah, bewoknya udah mulai nih, cakep. Bewoknya udah muncul. Gak usah diladenin serigala itu.
Go.
Apa sih?
Slower.
Kakao. Iya.
Lokasinya cepet ini.
Let's go.
Ye seek trouble? Duck, like winter. His eyes red, like embers. Trusty arms for all.
Show me your wares.
Nambah kampak. Jual-jualin. Tang. Punya. Jualin. Udah pasti yang gede yang pakai lah. Jangan kulit nggak ada kulit modal ya. Craft suruh buat apa ya? Pedang kali. Teng. Level 16, 25. Wow, mantap. Steel sword.
So long.
Oke, sampai sini saja teman-teman. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tetap tunggu video berikutnya, kelanjutan dari The Witcher 3 Stroke tertentunya.